I am grounded with the earth. I am present in my body. I am exactly where I need to be. The energy of the earth flows through me. Right here, right now, I am safe. I am grounded. What up, what up, what up? Excuse me, I have to use some fun. Happy bank holiday Monday. Let me get some cards. Hold on. We're gonna be on fire. I'm so hungry. Right, kiddos. Oh, yeah. Let the magic begin. Did everybody have a beautiful bank holiday weekend, huh? Did you do anything nice, huh? I did. I did a few nice things. I know. I just can't help it. I'm just so hilarious. I just can't help it, guys. Oh shoot, let me turn this around. You know what these karmic flying monkeys are like, innit? Right, I'm gonna be doing the pendulum questions. So if you've got any questions you'd like to ask, put it in the chat. Because I know the last time, for some reason, it was hidden, which makes no sense because I don't hide anything. So comments. Yeah, so if you want to ask any questions, put it in the chat and I will answer. Let me see which one of you all are karmic in there. Spirit, are there any karmic individuals in my chat? Yes or no? Spirit, are there any karmic facilitators in my chat? Yes or no? Yeah, there are some movies in there. Yeah, I expected it anyway because that's what you do best. Stalk, I suppose. So yeah, get your whatever it is you want to ask. That's constructive, basically. Master for Archangel Michael to put a shield of protection around me. Send 1,000 war angels at my left and 1,000 war angels at my right. Only ask for the house and the white light. Anything of any darkness, cast it back. Oh, basically, cast it back in the darkness. I rebuke any negative intentions or projections sent from you, and I return it to you tenfold, and may it rest with you. May it rest with the beholder, because it's not me. Toodles! So, Spirit, what do we need to know collectively? Karmic and collective, what's going on? What has happened in these last 48? Well, actually, let's get a rundown of the whole week up until this present moment, please, and thank you. What does my collective need to know? Good, bad, or indifferent? What's going on for these? Right back straight. Please and thank you. Can I have two to start the chat? Ooh. Ooh. I'm getting stability, holiday plans. We're actually in holiday season at this minute, so if anybody was considering doing something nice, go for it. If anybody was gonna get together with real close friends, I'm not talking these fake NPC people. No. You should know who's around you that you can trust or not. But what I'm getting from this is someone going to a wedding? Could these four pillars kind of have the signature of a marriage or possibly a marriage proposal? Is someone getting married? Oh, I love love. I love love. Good for you. And it's in the upright, so it's one of my collectives. So it's either you may be getting, or you might even be getting invited to a wedding. It doesn't actually have to be you, or someone's been harboring some romantic feelings about you. I'm kind of getting, they assumed that they was dropping hints, but you just wasn't picking them up. So I'm kind of getting that they're gonna, what's the word? Grab the bulls by the horn. Let me know if anybody gets any like surprise proposals. Please let me know. And those of you that may be expecting something is coming. Those of you that might have had a little inkling that someone may have had their eye on you, they're about to step forward. That's a guarantee. Or they have already, and you're just keeping it to yourself. But either way, they're stepping forward. Love is in the air. Every time I turn around, love is in the air. Doom, 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 doom. I think joking. Love is in the air. What a beautiful thing. But yeah. And it's I don't know why I'm getting like the holidays. So it could actually be now during this holiday season. This is what's going to transpire for you, that's awesome. If it does, please let me know. Please let me know. Please let me know. Don't forget, if you got any questions you want answered, like obviously if you want to go in depth, you'll have to book a reading. But if you want to just ask like yes or no questions, put it in the chat. So yeah. So you're about to making some plans. Or these are already pre-booked plans. How the Eight of Pentacles landed on the Four of Wands like that? Oh. Ooh. 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 Now, this could be one of two things. Maybe some of you are recovering from some sort of heartbreak, and can be in any aspect. Doesn't really matter. If you have, then this is for you. But with the Four of Wands, yeah, someone's pissed, or maybe someone's heartbroken because you either rejected someone's advances, or someone you may have been in some type of relationship with done you dirty, but they hope you don't realize like they was involved. Because for some of you, I'm getting like past and present. So that means like exes as well as new people. And as far as I'm aware, if they've tennis horsed you and they just think you just don't know, don't entertain it. Because I'm not coming back for nothing genuine. I promise you that. They're heartbroken. I'm in totally feeling purely because you figured out their plans and their schemes. Not necessarily all the little dirty secrets they was hiding, but you figured out the most important part, which was the deception and the betrayal. And wherever they went, that they thought the grass was up to their knee balls, didn't turn out like that. It turned out the opposite. So maybe they got played out of a true divine courtship for a demonic serpent Jezebel. Man or woman, doesn't matter. Either way, Jezebel's a Jezebel. So the Eight of Pentacles. You are, or you're about to step into some type of new business venture, new job. You're going to be, you're either going to be, or you already are successful. And this is your path to material security. Because what I'm kind of sensing for a lot of us, you've had a lot of betrayals, you've had a lot of people backstabbing you, you've had a lot of people plagiarizing your shit. And these are all people that don't take accountability. These are the kind of people that don't have the courage and the balls to step into the limelight, but they rather steal it or try to steal the accolades from somebody else. How does that make sense? These are the same type of energies that is they're like the leftover Laylas or the Sarah Sammies. You get my drift? You know who you are, because you're always in the chat. Ooh, they wanted you in sleepless nights and despair, rubbing your eyes ball, anxiety. But they are. They are. This is funny. What else, Spirit, for this current energy? What else is going on in karmic and collectiveville? What's going on with these plots and plans and schemes of the enemy? The fuck? Oh. Is either the Empress is in the Ten of Pentacles energy, or there's a Ten of Pentacles coming to an Empress in the upright. So she's a true Empress. She's not in the reverse. So she's not one of these like karmic slut buckets out here trying to portray themselves as holier than thou, but yet though they walk around lustful. Make that make sense. So if we're meant to keep all your energy, why would you be walking around trying to open your legs or throw your sausage at anything that moves? Do you understand? But But these people in these little groups, this is what they do. This is how they gain their energy, because they have none. They have no energy. This is only they can get energy by putting magic on people and trying to put people in a lust for energy so they can engage some type of disease-ridden, STD-infected sexual promiscuity. Is it was it promiscuity? Promiscuity. One of the two words. What is it? I know there's promiscuous. Promiscuity. Is it promiscuity? Something like that, anyway. Either way, it's either that or maybe they were trying to steal or destabilize the Empress in the Upright. Kind of what I'm getting. Maybe by ganging up in these little groups and paying people to spread false narratives, having them in competition with these infected ex-siblings. That's just my opinion, because I would not claim any of my people that so say or related to me. That's not my family. They are dead to me like the plans that failed. That's how deep I'll go with that one. I know the business. I stand on it too. But yeah, for some of you are in this Empress energy, and the energy that you emit from your vessel is to the stature of the Ten of Pentacles. So either way, money, 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 it ain't funny when the karmic got none. Money, 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 it is funny when you own your own and not steal and try to kill all the innocent victims. I just kind of like making up as I go along, but yeah. I'm kind of sensing there's a lot of people out there faking, saying that they're an empress or a high priestess like myself, but there's levels to this, and you have to have gone through certain things spiritually in order to gain these ranks. People that's out here, I just heard self-labeling themselves with no substance behind it or no substance to back up their self-labeling claims. But the ones that was ordained and was initiated through their ancestors, whether it be the ancestors or the Most High, we stand in our divine sovereignty, and there's nothing these people can do about it. I don't want to hear, oh, why is it got to be you and not me? Ask yourself that why your soul chose your path before you even came down to earth. You chose to come down to earth as a karmic instigator, period. You chose to come down to earth karmically. So it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Oh, look what's on the bottom. But yeah, the Seven of Wands. And the funny thing is, these people wanted to attack us in a way where, like, from all angles, so we wasn't aware of who, what, and where it was coming from. And I'm getting for a small portion of you, it may have taken you a little bit longer, and that's only because, and I say this only because you wouldn't believe or didn't expect the same people that is meant to protect and love you unconditionally would be the ringleaders of this diabolical shit. Of course. And they are. That's why they're in my chat hiding on fake accounts. Weirdos. But yeah, you defended your ground. Do you know what just came to mind? That song. I know that's what my ancestors make me listen to. They think you're alone now, 'cause they don't see anyone around. They think you're alone now. And that was their biggest mistake. That was their biggest mistake. So there's a lot of somber type of mood, kind of reminiscing like or wishing they could backtrack. It's up to you guys. If you choose to allow these people back around you, then just expect shit to go left instantly because too much was done. I will say that much. I won't say what, but too much was done. They know what they did. But they just assumed because they was in little groups and you was on your own, or they believed you was on your own, they deemed you lesser than or weaker than, when in actual fact, you outrank all of them and you have more strength than all of them combined. That's what they don't like. And the proof's in the pudding. Because if you got to go behind people's back and team up with other low vibrational, blood sucking, lustful, disease ridden Jezebel spirits, clearly there's nothing high vibrational about you. And I know you're all seeing that now, but too late should be your cry. Too late shall be your cry. I mean, there's a lot of quotes I've said, and I know they're probably gonna look back on them because that's what they do. They like to screen record, spy, plot, plan, all that other bullshit. But yeah, then I'm gonna remember a lot of things that was said, a lot of warnings that was given that they chose to ignore because it was too deep in their ego and their greed. And considering all what they stole, what have they really got to show for it? Still out there fake flexing, still up to the eyeballs in debt. I mean, you can't take back the designer clothes you bought, innit? Isn't it? But yeah, other than that, peace and love, peace and love. Anything else to confide there? I never even got time to even get that out fully. I cannot stand when it drops on the floor. It was kind of on the side, but it fell on the floor, so I'm gonna take it in the upright. So I'm gathering that it involved, or it was about a true divine Queen of Cups. I think they were trying to distort someone's image or energy to have people perceive this person as something that they've never been. And considering all the shit that they've thrown at these individuals, after it's coming back, I mean, I've still got all my limbs. I get healthier by the day. Highly blessed, highly favored, safe and protected. Ain't worrying about a thing. Ain't worrying about, and if anybody else is worrying about anything, dumb. Okay, more than likely it's a projection of what these evildoers that are getting their just desserts is what they're feeling. They're trying to project it onto you. That's what that is. But yeah, you know, they're fought for. You're kind, you're caring, you're nurturing, you're everything they're not, and everything they pretended to be. And for a lot of you, their true colors are being revealed, literally. Funny that, isn't it? Their true colors are being revealed as we speak. Even the ones that they paid to help spread some false narratives or make egregious false reports. I won't even want to even go into the energy of looking at the karmic backfire for that. Because we can honest, we really don't care. If anything, you people need to go and heal whatever wounds that you've left to this purge out everywhere, but yet though portraying yourself as something you've never been. I want to make deals with secret covens under the guise of darkness. That makes no sense. Where's it gotten you? But yet, though, you still don't do anything to change your situation or even grow as a person or evolve. But yet, you want to push all your bullshit onto someone that's done nothing to you. Half you don't even know these individuals. You've never met them a day in your life. Do you understand? But they have so much to say. I wonder why. Tell your lies, tell your sweet little lies. Keep telling your lies, keep telling your lies. Oh no, no, you can't disguise those little lies, little lies. I don't know why this song came into my head. I kind of just have this little rush of what do you call it? Jingles. I think the right word is jingles. But yeah, for a lot of you is onwards and upwards from here. There's nothing these people can do. I mean, you can see through the illusions. The illusions are like non-existent at this point. Literally non-existent. You'll notice because wherever you go, it's either people just randomly talk to you out the blue and just approach you for no reason. Animals love you. Insects want to eat you. That's the best way I can describe that because yeah, these insects, yeah, that takes some getting used to. Not gonna lie. Nature loves you. I think every place you enter, you change the atmosphere for the better. I notice. Well, that's what I'm sensing anyway. That's those that are leading out of their higher self, not their lower self. Do you understand? Now, I keep saying that someone, I don't know what kind of news this is, but it could be good news, but it could also be things that certain individuals didn't want you to be aware of because they've been doing this strategically behind your back and then trying to use whoever they can to jump on the bandwagon by trying to bribe them in some way, shape, or form. I'll be honest with you. A lot of the people took the bribe, not even thinking what they was getting themselves into. And then when the shit hit the fan, that they realized the full extent that he was being, not only was he being lied to, they was being coerced into believing a false narrative in order to push that false narrative out and also make false statements under oath. So I'm quite sure that's that's a prosecutionable offense. You can also go to jail for that. Especially when you do shit like forge up fake documents and all the rest of it and get other people to lie, this, that, and the third. But yet, all the time, you're committing criminal acts on the same person you're trying to destroy. That's what I get from that. But you're going to get good news. And that can come in any form. It can come in the form of court proceedings. It can come in the form of someone's going to jail. Someone is going to jail. Or, I know this sounds really dark, but you getting word of someone's demise, like someone passing away, it's going to be good news to you. Because they was your biggest adversary. Do you understand? They was the ringleader of all this maniacal false charade, basically. This little false escapade. Our spirit says escapade. I'm not interested to escapade. But what I will say is they're being exposed. And the thing about it is, the same people they betrayed you for, they're all fighting now. I wonder why. I mean, this is what happens when you cross too many lines and then just expect because there's like a group of you, you're untouchable. How? What did you create other than chaos? Did you create peace? Did you create harmony? Did you create love? Did you create honor? No. Everything you created was low vibrational. But that's what some of you like. And that's fine. That's your choice. But then what makes you believe you have the authority or the jurisdiction to control the life or the path of someone else that's not doing nothing but living their best life? After overcoming all the bullshit the whole organization have placed on this one individual. Oh, really? Nobody makes it this far. Really? This is 2025. Well, everything is coming alive. How about that? Everything's. Ooh, hello, spirit. Why three at the same time? I need to make sure there's not none under the table. That's usually what happens as well. Oh, look at that. So this is an upright as well. So someone's in a authoritative position. Maybe they've passed a judgment or whatever magic was being placed over this whole situation. It can't be covered up no more, is what I'm getting. Everything's being exposed. Oh. Do you know what I just heard? Stop it. So everything's being exposed, the past and the present. So everything you've been doing in the past that you believed you got away with, because of the shit you've been doing in this day and age, you've ended up making all of this merge into one. So basically, your whole timeline's blocked. A timeline of all your actions is being read, or you're being read on a timeline of all your diabolical actions, basically. That's not good. I won't want to be you. But what I will say is, regardless of what, we are still moving on into calmer waters. I think the biggest issue for these people is that we're not bothered. I mean, they clearly don't know how high vibrational people work. Because I'm hearing, but it's worked all the other times, what worked in the past. What did your provocation? I mean, all these little comments you people are saying amongst yourselves, you're just basically, it's like you're snitching on yourself. You're all snitching on yourself. But you think because you're behind closed doors that you can't be heard. I got news for you. You're still being heard, boo-boo. You're still being heard. I know that you tried to stop people's forward movement and you tried to trap others in the mess you created to then make that person the scapegoat. And I mean, you've done it to others before. You've done it to other people. Or mess with people's mind psychologically that much that you made them believe a certain narrative that was false. Now that's going to be your reality. Oh, 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 oh. But I'm also kind of sensing that, I don't know why I heard upgrades. Does that mean like, oh, upgrading on spiritual ranking? Okay. Okay. Spiritual ranking and gifts. And energy too? This sounds good. I'm claiming this for me too. Oh yes, I'm claiming this too. That's also what I'm getting as well. Of course, it's not going to be like televised, so to speak. What I'm trying to say to you is, you're going to start to, if you haven't already, feel it and see it. And I'm kind of getting like, I don't know, you might have skills at something that you've never been interested in, but you just know how to do it naturally for some odd reason. You understand? And at a very high standard also. Just like string things, but it's all for the betterment, for your transformation and evolution, which is what also is going to stop you from doing. They didn't want you to settle onto calmer waters so that you could heal. They're trying to like hamper your healing journey, basically. They're just basically trying to drag you back down to their level, and that didn't work. Yeah, they wanted you fighting amongst people for no reason. They wanted you like to be, or they're competing with you, but you don't really see them as competition because you're too busy focused on what you're doing, which is the right way to be actually, funny enough. But yeah, I'm still getting they're still fighting, but they're really fighting amongst themselves at this point. But I mean, because nothing they're doing is, well, not that I've noticed anyway. So I haven't. Maybe I'm too focused on what I'm doing, possibly. I don't know. But yeah, they're fighting amongst themselves. And it's bad. This is not just like this is associates and like people that are related to each other. They're all fighting. Mm. Cause I know when I first pulled these cards, what's the word when like someone feels like their brain is frying, or somebody's about to blow their top. That's not my words. I don't use those kind of words. But yeah, because this is what they wanted for you. They wanted you in despair. They wanted you to have like sleepless nights. They basically wanted you traumatized. Or they didn't want this to end. So if you're already out of this energy and you've already healed from this energy, do you understand? And you put it to bed. Now they're in that energy because you got to think to yourself, if that's the energy that they sent to you and you've surpassed that energy, where is it going to go? And that's where return to sender. Return to sender. Oh, I don't know why I keep laughing. Yeah, either that or the return to sender that you was doing, like return of intent and the entity, but keep the energy. Yeah, that's I'm not surprised. That's probably why, because all the shit they sent to you now it's gone back to them. So if they sent you like I don't know, energy of like animosity, falling out with people, just arguing for no reason, yeah, it landed collective. It landed. And I'm also getting this is for people to see. So if at one point it was ever kind of like hidden or behind closed doors, not anymore. Not anymore. Ooh, look who's on the bottom. El Diablo. Mr. Puto. I think that's who's coming for them. So they're trying to run from it. You can't run. Anything else to come from this yeah, somebody was you walked away basically. Whatever shit they were trying to stir up. I mean, they've been provoking you, hacking, jumping in your comment section, just trying to just be complete assholes, acting like big kids. Because I'll be honest with you, a lot of these people are dinosaurs. A lot of these people are fossils. Do you understand? and they will literally not even be remembered for anything good. For some of you, they will not be remembered at all. Do you understand? When you think that's how society portrays that maturity comes with age, no, it doesn't. Where these people are concerned, no, it doesn't. But you would expect that because on the outside, this is how they portray themselves. Do you understand? But when you see them in their natural habitat, that's who they truly are, and it's been exposed. But we just walked away from them. That's like us looking down and as if to say, like, I got what I needed out of it. Guess what? Get on with it. They don't like that neither. The fact that you walked away and left them in competition with themselves, because the same way they're jumping on your platform, stalking your comment section, stalking everything you post, got your post on or anything you interact with on social media on like high alerts, ain't nobody checking for them. And if they are portraying that, I guarantee you they're making up fake texts, fake account to try and make it look as though you're communicating with these people. Look me in my eye. Barefaced lies. We're interested. Okay? Clock that one. Family too. Ex-family, so to speak. I ain't got no family. It's me, myself, and the Most High. And my spirit team. And that's it. This is why I say dreams do come true. Exactly. They've been trying to have you at an imbalance for so long. They've been literally, and the thing about it is the amount of people they've grouped up with, the amount of organizations they've got involved. They've not only, don't play with me. Look how the truth card came out. Ace of Swords. Don't play with me. Voila. We are everything we say we are. This is us coming to the realization, not just the realization, but they know this is why they've been trying to silence us in every way, shape, or form, because they know because we are divine truth tellers and divine truth speakers. Do you understand? Anything we say, it creates, basically. So when we're speaking truths, it's going to blast those lies out of the water. We don't have to see anybody face to face. We can just speak it into existence. Do you understand? Like when you call for judgment, you call for righteous judgment. Like, and I kept saying to people, always call back your energy. Because there's so much fakeness and there's so much siphoning going on. It's disgusting. I've noticed people trying to act like other people or literally trying to steal someone's whole persona. This is what these people do. And I work ways or work with other individuals that have certain jobs, yeah, to either block or shadow ban you or keep you hidden in some way, shape, or form whilst they are copying your shit and copying your whole persona. Do you understand? To try and walk in your destiny. That's not going to work, boo-boo. It didn't work, boo-boo. So yeah, I can believe you're probably angry, but guess what? You bring it on yourself. So this is our new path. There's nothing you can do to steal it. Oh, the what's the word? You know, people try to pretend as though I've had this. I'll give you a prime example. Yeah, what it is, yeah, you get people that will come on your page, look at my platform, you'll see. I've been posting them, I've been screenshotting them and posting them, yeah. And they say dumb things like, when someone says, "Oh, what is it? I tried to friend request you or I tried to subscribe to you and it wouldn't let me. So can you add me instead?" I wouldn't believe them because you then see people subscribing to you within the last hour. So these same people that are lying saying that they can't subscribe to you, they want you to interact with them. Whatever software that they are using, they can do shit where they can alter messages on your phone. They can make it, they can change the pictures to make it look as though you've interacted with someone that you haven't interacted with. This is what they do. This is what they've been doing for years. Imagine you open your phone and you see shit moving around on your phone. You're not expecting to see that. So when you screenshot something, you can catch it good enough, you can screenshot it, that's evidence. This is why they hack your phone. And then once you do that, it's either going to have to hack it, put it on another device, because then what they would do is, because this has been done to me. I've looked at my phone, knowing full well that I've screenshotted these things, and all of a sudden it's been deleted. Or I've sent someone a text message that I'm collaborating with, but yet though, it's come back saying I've texted someone else on a landline number. These are the same people trying to set you up in traps to evade justice for crimes they've committed, using either your likeness, your name, your information, whatever the case may be. This is why they hack all your accounts and then they lock you out of it. Because while you're on your phone, they've cloned your phone. So anything you do on your phone, they can see it. How do I know this? Because it's been done to me. I've been to the Apple shop and they've told me, how is your phone full? But yet it says you've got how many gigabytes of space. That's what that means. That means they've hacked into your shit, and whatever software they're using, whatever software they've attached to your phone, that's what's making your phone look like you've got no space. That's a clear sign that they've hacked your shit. That's what they've done. I have no reason to lie. And I've said the same thing, and I've been saying this on every platform. That's why they've hacked my YouTube, they hacked my Instagram, they hacked my Facebook, took over the account, locked me out, and this is what they're doing. They're on the account, basically, messaging people I know, pretending to be me, asking for money. Now, anybody that knows me, I don't borrow money from people. So when you're out there, people, if anybody's got any, that's what I mean. The people that know me should know I would never come to you through social media. I'd either come to you face to face or I'd ring you. I would never contact you through social media, but no one thought to check. So don't come back to me telling me about, oh, you owe me X, Y, Z. I told you it wasn't me. And ask your own family and step parents and saying weird demonic exes that left you for better mind, but yet they're still stalking you. May not make sense. And you're just living your best life, even through their attacks, and you're still getting on with it. But they had to gang up in groups of little covens and do the little disgusting, weak, low vibrational sex magic because they have no power. They cannot sit on their own. This is why they have to flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. And now I know the meaning of that saying, birds of a feather flock together. But you see this? This is the realization who your enemies truly are. This means the sword of truth. So everything I've just said there is spot on. And any people that will have anything to say and be coming up with little stupid comments are the ones my words align with. Isn't that right? Yeah. But we still get our new path. They didn't steal that. It doesn't matter how many accounts you hack. We're still going. And the point of the matter is people are speaking out, and collectively we are a force to be reckoned with. There's nothing people can do about it. Do you know what I mean? So you can do your best. And what makes it worse, I say this. The number one perpetrator is your own bloodline. I promise you, your own bloodline. Because who else can tell such an outlandish lie and no one questions it or does any research and just takes that person's word? Logically, think about it. Okay. And then you think to yourself, you go back to all the times where your relationship might have fell apart through infidelity. Then you come to realize it's been the same sibling doing this the whole time. It just makes you realize how vile some vessels are, because they're not human, because no human, right-minded human brain would behave like that. especially out of their own jealousy. I don't understand. No, I wouldn't say I don't understand, but I could kind of see if you've done some type of heinous act towards any of these individuals. You've done nothing but breathe. This is why their karma is going to be all the worse. So the minute they get their magic goes back to them. Because don't you think if he was doing magic on these people, yeah, and he was innocent, yeah, why would it not hit us? Why is it going back to them? Because it's fraudulent. Because they are the perpetrators. And now the people around them are seeing, hold on a minute. If this magic you supposed to have done on this divine person has come back and licked all of us, then clearly, who's the liar? Who's stalking who? I'm bringing people from fake accounts. Who's stalking who? Okay. And that's what they really wanted. They wanted to steal your new ventures. I mean, they've stolen creations already. They've stolen ideas. They've done a lot of shit to try and steal your identity, basically. And lo and behold, especially when you see like your phone going funny, you may not think to yourself, oh, you don't have to see that your life is great. Whatever God has got planned for you, yeah, if you're not aware of it yet or you're feeling confused or lost, that's because you're around the wrong kind of people. And I promise you, the people that you're around, they've already done their homework. They've already researched who you are and what you're destined to be. And they didn't like it because they didn't have that in their chart. But whose fault is that? This is the point I'm trying to make. Whose fault is that? Not ours. Because if I'm rightly so, you chose that vessel and you chose that soul and you chose X, Y, Z before you even came down to earth. So if anything, blame yourself because that's the path you chose. Do you understand? This is what really gets me about these people. And then they have the audacity to act like, oh, they don't deserve this and they don't deserve that. But yet, though, these same people, collective, haven't experienced half of the shit that they put us through, but yet, though, they can't take it already. They got so much more to contend with. It is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing or hold my tongue for nobody. Do you understand? I don't need to tear people down. The truth will always be, you can't change the truth. The only people that want to change the truth is these demonic ass narcissists. What else? What else I need to add to this collective energy? Yeah. That's their destiny now. 5 of Pentacles, poverty. And for a lot of you, they wanted you in this energy, or they've had you in this energy for a long time because they've always been stealing from you. You know, like when you're doing something, you know that you're working towards something. I've done it where you thought you could share it with people you believed supported you. Come to find out, they've been jealous of you the whole time. Think about the little backhanded, nasty comments, the little bitchy comments. Think about the deflated congratulations when everybody else congratulates you and supports your achievements. But then you get the 1, 2 odd friends that either don't turn up, don't congratulate, or at that moment in time, they've had to go somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? They've gone to the toilet, or I got to go out for a cigarette. Do you understand? It's like it burns them to say well done. But yet, though, your whole experience, whenever they've achieved anything, you've been their biggest cheerleader. And they've relished in that shit. But now it's your turn for your accolades and your achievements. And they're the biggest oppressors. May that make sense? And then you think, we don't know. And because you don't say shit, why would you? What, so they can deny it? Nah, I ain't got time for it. Leave them where they are, innit? The war didn't stop, but it has for them. This is just the beginning to something great, is what I'm getting for a lot of us. A lot of us have endured more than most people have in their entire lifetime. We've endured this in the first few decades of our life. And that's the reason why we're being blessed the way we are. And I tell you why, it's because we didn't go around blaming anybody. We took it on the chin, we healed the best we can, and we still helped people while we was healing, and we still helped people along the way. Do you understand? And there was no negative intentions in it. It was always genuine. Do you understand? This is why we bless people the way we do. But now it's our season to be blessed, period. Do you understand? So no more Five of Pentacles for my collective. No. Yeah, same what I just say to you. You help people even though you're healing yourself. You don't really have it to share. This is sharing. I know it says pentacle, but it doesn't have to actually mean monetary. It could be food, knowledge, guidance, wisdom. Do you understand? Like for me, like I said, in it, I'm not rich, but there was a man asking for £1. My friend has a food store that she sells food at, yeah, and I just go and help her sometimes. And there was this man, and I noticed him for a good 20 minutes, and it grieved me to see, these people have got £1. But when you stand there and you mock someone else's misfortune, or you stand in their face and you laugh at them, as God is my witness, you're going to get that back tenfold. Do you understand? Yeah, I understand that's your free will, but you don't have to laugh at somebody. Because what goes around comes around. The first should be last, and the last is going to be first. They are first, in fact. Do you know what I did? I gave more the change I had in my purse, and then he said he wanted something to eat, and I didn't have enough change. So you know what I did? I took it to my friend's store, and I paid for his meal. Listen, this man probably hadn't eaten in days. This is what kind of hurt me. Can I put on, you know something? Why is the world so evil and wicked? What's £1 or 50p? I mean, if 10 people gave him £1, he had this, in my mind, he's got money to buy, or even if 20 people gave him 50p, he's got that money to buy a meal. So I put myself out because I know I have the means. He obviously doesn't. And that's what being selfless is about. Not looking to do someone a favor, but want something in return, or to film that shit to get views. It's disgusting and it's embarrassing. We generally share shit, but then you got people on here that want to just steal shit. And these are people that ain't lacking anything. These are people that have never experienced life the way we've had to experience life. But yet, though, they feel because of their status or the color of their skin, that gives them the right. No, it doesn't. And they're seeing that now. Yep, they sure are. Where did that want to come out? Did it want to come out? Oh, was that the 2 cups? Oh. So we got that's funny how the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Wands come out. So, because we persevered through all the shit they did, notice how these both came out at the same time, yeah? Basically, what this means is, it's kind of like, all right, we was getting attacked. That was definitely the case, yeah? But on the flip side of it, I'll be honest with you, God was testing us too. And I understand why he didn't allow no harm to come to us, but he allowed us to feel certain energies just so that we knew what to watch out for and how to protect ourselves and know when to bounce. Do you understand? It's kind of like building up your discernment. basically. But because we persevered, I'm not gonna lie to you, it wasn't easy. But now these people have got to now walk through the same fire and brimstone that they put us through. And they're even feeling half of it and they can't take that shit. But you gotta think to yourself, so many people have been doing this for decades. Okay? Decades. So you gotta think about that in the sense of karma. And I'll be honest with you, it's a wrap for these people. A wrap for these people. Remember, I tell you, it is a wrap for these people. So because of what from what we've persevered for ourselves in the spiritual realm, it's like they're having a carnival for us. It's about to come down to the 3D. Did you ever wake up or some of you just get this energy, like this overwhelming feeling of excitement, and you're thinking to yourself, what am I feeling excited for? Do you want it like that? That's what I mean when I say that. That's the best way I can describe it for people to understand. But yeah, they were trying to make us look like we're incompetent or like we're a loony bin. Do you understand? Even going as far as making, what's the word? Fake documents saying that we're infected, this, that, and the third. They've done the works, let me tell you. And the only thing they never had was the proof to back up all the slander. Because clearly, when people come and spy and they see, oh, she's doing like, we're out here multitasking. What do you mean? We're out here coming up with different creative ideas, not putting it in our phone or our laptops. We know what you people like to do, hack people's shit and steal people's shit. So yeah, that's why I said old school. And it was someone that I'm friends with on there. I'm gonna say his name now. When I saw something that he said in one of his videos, I was like, this guy's absolutely right. And I continue doing it in that way, in that form, because of it. Because I was just putting shit, because it's easy to just put shit on your phone in it. Don't do that. That's the quickest way for them to steal anything or know what you're up to or know what your plans are. Don't speak it out. Keep it in your mind and write that shit down and put it somewhere safe. That's what I would say. Because anything you speak out into the atmosphere. You got to remember, they have monitoring spirits everywhere. We're talking flies, insects, bugs, even certain birds. Yes, I'm gonna tell you. If you walk somewhere and you keep seeing a particular mankled looking, whether it be a animal or a bird, but you keep seeing the same thing hovering around you, that's a monitoring spirit. Okay? That's what they don't want you to know, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. 2 of Cups on the bottom. That's a union of what kind might I add? Why did you fall on you? Making sure there's no more than one card. What I'm getting is they wanted you stuck in your mind. You know, sometimes where you don't know whether you're coming or going, you're confused, you got brain fog. That is what you do, like gullible, stuck in your head, believing in anything, believing when they want to try and this is how deep these people went, yeah. Say for instance, just like this, how you know this is a confirmation about them hacking and cloning my device. Say I'm on YouTube and I was watching some shorts. I just say exactly what it was. And I liked a short of like I saw a short video of what's that black guy's name again? Kevin Gates, yeah? Not even listen, I didn't even come out of the app yet, yeah? All of a sudden, I get a notification on my TikTok.
someone using his image to subscribe to me like I'm stupid. So I thought, all right, then I'm gonna be funny with this guy now. And I just said straight, like, but hold a minute. Number one, ain't you married, yeah? Number two, did you say to someone that you're a 12,000-year-old demon or a 4,000-year-old demon? Silence. That explained everything I needed to know. And then he actually tried it again and then tried to talk to me like I'm stupid. Oh, have you got this, and that app? Yes, they have. Tried it. And what they want to do is attach your energy in some way, shape, or form. And they always come with the falsity of romance. Like they really think people are that stupid and they really believe that they're that smart. Yeah, some people might have been duped, but you can only get duped once. If you get duped more than once, and it's kind of your fault, I'm being honest with you. Do you understand? And it's how you know it's the same people. Because they've been doing this for years. Now, when you're not aware, that's different. Things affect you differently. But once you're awakened to where it's coming from, and then we have all this. But yeah, they want you stuck in your head. Now they're stuck in there. Funny that, isn't it? Now they're feeling, what's the word? Anxious. They feel naked and alone. I mean, like naked is in like no clothes. I mean, like naked is in bare. Like all eyes are on them, but not in a good way. I kind of get him. You know, people kind of like give you that side of like, yeah, that's him. That's so and so. Like, yeah, one of them ones. So someone that don't want to leave their home because of the same shit. Yeah, because you're stepping into financial success. You're already in it anyway. So whatever illusions they try to portray to try and make you perceive something different, they're only doing that in a hopes that, because they know that if you're just a quick manifester, they want you to manifest that into your reality so they can then run off with your reality. That make any sense? And they still failed. How about that? That's someone of authority. Now that's either someone they're working with or someone else from the same organization, maybe that's not on the same time like these people are on, and they've peeped what's been going on. I'm kind of getting someone's about to pull the plug. Whistleblower. 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 Who said what? Yeah, they do. They hack everything. They hack everything just so that they can steal any ideas, even get certain information. Or I even if you've got a relationship with somebody, they can like. I don't do that anyway. Like send like provocative pictures. No, provocative. When I say provocative, provocative pictures or things like that. I don't do things like that. But they will then look on the phone to see things like that, to then take screenshots or record it, and then go out there and put you on blast to embarrass and humiliate you. But the same thing that they're trying to humiliate you for, that's what they actually do. Do you understand? That's how they came up with that idea so quick, because this is what these kind of people do. And then what they try and do is once you engage with these people in whatever way, shape, or form, they will then use this against you to blackmail you. So once you've done something dodgy for them once, and then you're like, no, I don't want to get involved in this kind of shit. This is what they do. They'll be like, oh, well, look, I got this evidence on you, so you better continue doing what I say. Do you understand? Thinking if they get someone else to do their dirty work, they can evade the judgment for these actions. But they're still the instigator. They're still the orchestrator of these things. So it is what it is. Is everything I've said on here so far been the true spirit? Yes or no? Has everything I've just spoke on the true spirit? Yes or no? Yep, I told you. Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. Ruth. I mean, the Ace of Swords is out there and the Ace of Wands. So that should tell you a lot. Let me see what I pull from in here. What's the energy like for these? Can I get some confirmations on this spread, please and thank you? Can I get some confirmations on this spread, please and thank you? Can I get some confirmations on this spread, please and thank you? Can I get some confirmations on this spread? And this is also why I tell people any interaction you have, as mild as it might seem, always call back your energy. Stop people from trying to keep you on the phone for hours. Don't do that. That's another way for them to siphon energy. And then when you get off the phone, the minute they want to go or the minute you want to talk about anything you're going on with, there's an excuse for them to either come off the phone or they keep changing the subject. And then when you come off the phone, you're tired. That's another indicator. They're just siphoning your energy. But these people want to suck you dry, yeah, leave you for dead and then sacrifice you, and that shit failed. Has anybody got any questions? So I have 2 questions. Oh yeah, I am. I'm talking to team. I am. You have to. These people have done too much. See? Now for some of you, I'm getting you're being not gifted, but your ranking has gone up. So you're going to be put in a leadership position, or this is people that people that are transforming and they're doing the work like they're evolving. Nothing can keep you from this leadership energy. Nothing can keep you from this role. I mean, it doesn't have to be in like where it could just be in like your everyday life, how you lead your life, how you've changed your life. For some, I'll give you a prime example of me. Yeah, for me, like 10 years ago or less, 10 years ago, give or take, I used to get into trouble. I was always doing criminal acts. I was an alcoholic. I was on drugs. I was on like a bag of different prescription medication. And my family was happy for me to be like that. But then the minute I wanted better for my life, I had to fight. And let me tell you, whilst I'm fighting to do better, all these organizations that are supposed to support and help me, they refused. Yeah, they did. They refused. But guess what? By the grace of God, I still got here. So yeah, I can claim that because I did the work. And that's the problem. A lot of people don't make it out because when you're on certain medications, what that does is it blocks certain receptors in your body. So like we are naturally intuitive. Like you will get like a gut feeling. You don't have none of that. It was at the point of, the best way I can describe it is, it was at the point of, you know like how you get the sensation that your bladder feels full? I didn't have that. I didn't have the sensation to pee, poo, any of that. So imagine, even like my sense of smell was messed up. I couldn't taste anything because everything I was absorbing was low vibration. I'm talking all the medication, the drugs, even the people I was surrounded with. Do you understand? And that kept me in that not just mindset, but vibrational alignment. And I didn't realize it. So that's why every time I tried to go like 10 steps forward, I was going 50 steps backwards. Why? 'Cause I didn't cut the cords. I didn't cut any cords with any of these individuals or people, places, and things. And I didn't also look at my relationship with these attachments. You have to do all that work in order to get here, or that's just not going to work. Do you understand? And those, I think they can keep fooling people that believe that. What word did I hear again? He's a what's the word for someone that can uh be like on substances but still do some level of work? There's a word for that, isn't it? There's a word for people that can do that. Well, yeah, that's it. Functioning addicts. And you got to think to yourself, if they are that good at functioning whilst under the influence of God knows what, that's clearly tell you, yeah, these people have mastered these things and they've been doing this for years. Do you understand? Maybe even decades. Do you understand? Yeah, we can all reminisce. I would reminisce as well because I like to look at pictures from where I was in that abusive relationship when I was getting beaten up and getting my hair ripped out and my face was all swell up and my mouth was bust. Do you know what I mean? Getting beat with a golf club. I like to look at those pictures and those times in my life to see the progress and the growth. Do you know what I mean? It's not to take myself back to any of those troubling or trying times, not at all. The fact that I'm still here to be able to share it with other people, that is a blessing in itself. That's a blessing money can't buy. You understand? That's different. That's a blessing money can't buy. And the fact that I had to do this on my own, like the same family that are out there trying to distort my character and smear my name and lie on me and steal from me and all this, that, and the third. The funny thing is, when I was on these substances, where was any of these people? Never there. Never there. But yet, though, they want to try and take credit for what I've accomplished in my short space on this planet. I don't think so. The only person that can take accomplishment for my progress and my journey is the Most High. Point blank. Period. Thank you. Is the Most High. Not a one. What was I just saying about success? And nobody wants to believe it. What was I just saying about success? Oh my days. You know, people say, oh, people just say to me, oh, you're such an angel. I am. I am. Don't play with me. I am. You're like, and I got another friend in the shop, and every time I come into the shop, he calls me his ray of sunshine. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, serenity is when you can see perceptions of all aspects and see past your own perspective, which may not have been correct. I can admit that because the way I thought and my perception back then was all over the place, and I can say that. But my perception now, I'm woke. If I can walk to certain places and I can sense the energy and I can sense like something's happened or someone's in there, someone in this vicinity is moving funny, this is what this means. Temperance. That means you balanced out both your male and female energies. Come on, if it's left male, right female, or if it's right female and left male. But what I do know is back then, because I had a lot of anger and pain built up. So I was just ignorant. And I probably was just an angry person. So I didn't hesitate to get into a cussing match with somebody. So I was literally just giving away all my energy. No. So now you have they will use the same little tricks on you all the time. And when you peep game, You're like, oh, try again. But my ass was falling for it every time. And this is what that means, temperance. And you have to balance out your emotions. And basically it's about dashing your ego in the bin. Because when you let that rule your thought process or override anything you do in your life, you're never going to win. You're always going to be left disappointed, angry, and hurt. And I get it. It's not all of us have experienced it, but I have. Do you understand? So because I choose not to let that turn me bitter and angry like these people that have no reason to be bitter and angry, which makes no sense, then I know that's growth. No shit anybody can tell me. There was a time, guys, you wouldn't believe it or not. I'm a chatterbox, not gonna lie, I'm a chatterbox. But there was a time when I went through all those traumas, I couldn't speak. I literally couldn't speak. I wouldn't speak, and I swear to you, I'd have to have a flannel like this, and it's like I would have to rub. It's like rubbing the flannel would allow me to say one or two words, and you would get nothing. And I was just literally like this. I don't know what it was. Yeah, it was trauma, but I can't say specifically what trauma it was. Do you know what I mean? But I also believe it wasn't just trauma. I also believe it was some type of spell put on me as well. Do you understand? That I had to break through, and I didn't have a clue how to. I just managed it the best way I could. Do you understand? But yeah, there was a time where I couldn't speak. And because that's what I'm saying, so you know these people are the orchestrators of it because they're the same ones that would be sat there saying, oh, I liked you better when you was quiet. I liked you better when you was mute. You know what clair cognitive and clair audience means? You hear shit that no one else hears. But yeah, these people want to DM and say, oh, she's crazy. Oh, she's schizophrenic. Oh, she's this. It's like they flip the narrative to cover their own tracks, basically. To deflect from the actual truth. That's the best way I can describe it. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. Money, money, money. It ain't funny when the karmic's got none. I mean, think about all the money that they wasted on a spell work and paying different practitioners to attack us. And then have the audacity to label us with the same, tar us with the same brush that is their actual characteristics. That's who they truly are. That's how they identify. That's funny. We were just talking about perseverance. And what comes out? Perseverance. They like you to feel in this energy of like hopelessness, especially as melanated people. Especially. I'll be honest with you. This is what my experience, what I've observed. The men, they get them with lust. They get the women, the melanated women with oppression. If that makes any sense. Yeah. That's how that shit works. And it's like, when you experience something so many times, it's like you know it like the back of your hand. And then when you go out into society and you're seeing it play out right before your eyes, this is why a lot of times I stay quiet. Because it's funny how everything I've said from 2021 up until now is happening. Even things I said was going to happen that everybody said, oh, she's crazy. But yet there's other creators on TikTok that I've seen saying the exact same shit that I said a couple of years ago. If you look back on my videos, 2021 compared to now, I already said certain things. This is why they tried to take me out and put me down as some type of, what is it? some type of nuclear threat. Treat me like I was Taliban. No, no. But yeah, it's funny how perseverance. Yeah, I told you. And then we have the King of Swords. See the King of Swords again. But in this one, it just means endurance. I'm sensing that they wanted you to be like burnt out, tired, but what didn't realize, yeah, once you're awoken, once you're high vibrational, you know how to rejuvenate. You know how to withdraw, get some rest, and recuperate your energy. You don't just give it away freely. Do you understand? This is why they had so many people trying to attack you from every angle. Every angle. They still do it now. I mean, every time they do some dumb shit on my phone, I just screenshot it and I'll send it. You know? This is what they do. And then this is why when I screenshot certain things that I knew I screenshot and I looked in the phone to get the pictures was gone. So not only are they like, have they like hacked and cloned your phone, trying to just like destroy you, they're actually removing things from your phone or adding things to your phone or adding like they would add like a console or a device to your phone. Yeah, I've seen it. Or I was pre-seeing things that would disappear. And I know I'm not crazy. I've been certified sane. Hello. And it's a good time for us because this is this not, you know how come people say like a time means that things are falling apart or things are crumbling? No. For them maybe, but we're on the right side. So you got to see it is drop it into the right order. Because what was before, that wasn't right. But because you've lived it for so long, you just kind of like went along with it and just believed that was the reality, and it wasn't. It never was. It never was. So now you see what life is and what life can be, and more is game over. And that's why they're really angry. Because they don't want you to share it with anybody else. Do you understand? Because they only gain their power from siphoning off other people. They only gain their riches by sacrificing people that they believe no one cares about. Well, guess what? I care and so does God. I care and so does God. And ask for the devil and he shall appear. That's me joking. This just means I'm getting you transformed. That depends on where you are on your journey. But have you noticed there's like the moon on the back of his coat? To me, that's kind of depicting, yeah, I get there are stages to this. You don't just wake up next day and you're just transformed. No. It kind of like goes part and parcel with your work in progress. Do you understand? But there's stages and there's levels. I think if you encounter anything that you've got to question, look at it as a test. Do you understand? A test of your higher consciousness and awareness. Do you understand? And how you perceive that, whatever it is. Once you start thinking like that, shit will change, I promise you. Don't let anything you can't control stress you. It's pointless. I learned to do that, and yo, look at me, blazing my own trail. But for some of you, for some individuals, it could mean an actual death. Yeah. And I'm getting, it says I told you, force of nature. I would just call it force of nature. But yeah, you see with this one, it's not about decisions. What I'm getting is Luckily, a lot of us made the right decision. Because anything you've got to keep repeating, clearly you've not taken or learned the lesson in whatever experience you had to experience. So what God will do is, especially when He's got bigger and better for you, He will keep making you. It's like you got to keep sitting that test until you pass or until you get the message. Basically, you understand, and adjust whatever it is, or change something in yourself, or change your immediate environment, people, places, and things, which is a lot of people can't seem to do. Do you understand? But in order uh for better, you have to. That's the only way it's gonna work. Now the night, to me, this is a force of nature. I kind of getting you are strong enough to make the right changes in order for this outcome. The changes that we've made now is opening the doors to our better future, is what I'm getting. And for a lot of us, we have to take certain leaps of faith into the unknown, where you might have procrastinated or got scared and ran backwards a little bit. I understand, I've done it myself, or waited and left things too long. Do you understand? You can't do that. Especially if there's something that you specifically meant to do. Because what these people do is they will watch you, mimic you, and then try and go out there and pretend to be you. They try to emulate your characteristics to try and be a better version of you than you. Like, how dare you? There can be only one. It is what it is. You need to be yourself. You understand? Whatever path you chose, that's what you need to walk in. Gone are the days of people stealing people's destinies. Bullshit. If I see that, or if I hear that, if I get it done, I need to call that shit out, I'm going to call it out. You understand? And you people don't scare me. Trying to send demons to me in my dream don't scare me. Do you understand? Trying to send negative energy to my home to try and frighten me or discover my home doesn't scare me. Because that's what you people feed off. You feed off the energy. Oh my days. What was I just saying? They feed off the energy of fear. They love it. They love the energy of fear and pain, like heartbreak. Is like the energy of like being fearful and feeling terrified. To them, it's arousing. This is how nasty these people are. To them, this is arousing because I don't know what chemical your body secretes, but these vampires love it. That's what that shit is. You don't believe me? Google it. It is what it is, but that's what that is. This is why they like to get people in a certain state before they do what they do. Because to them, they get more out of it. It's luxurious. They're nasty, nasty, nasty people. And they manifested their own demise by coming for us. So they manifested their own demise. They shouldn't have come for us. All right, anybody got any questions? Ooh, look what's on the bottom. No. Anybody got any questions? Right, I got 9 messages. Right, let's go. Yeah, no fear. I can believe. Me too. 47 years. Yeah. Yeah, you're damn right. Oh, thank you. Oh, Mafia, thank you. Oh, damn. But yeah, that's how that shit works anyway. So yeah. Is this person called Phoenix on my life genuine spirit? Yes or no? Is Phoenix in my life genuine spirit? Yes or no? Yeah, you're genuine. Um, will she be all right? Does she have brighter days to come, spirit? Does Phoenix have brighter days to come? Yes or no? Or does she still have work to do? Phoenix, things are gonna be looking up for you. So just remain positive. Be thankful. Stay in the energy of gratitude. Listen, be grateful that you can get out party but not take any medication. Be grateful that you can cook for yourself. Be grateful that you have two hands that you can eat. Because all that is energy. That even saying it is energy. And then what that universe does is whatever energy you're sending out is what it's gonna mimic and give back to you. Do you understand? And that's how shit changes. Once you kind of try it little bit by little bit, you know? But it may not seem like it's working, but you will see little telltale signs. You got to know how to read the signs, like seeing reoccurring numbers, or I don't know, like I said, seeing certain spiritual animals that are significant to health and well-being. That makes any sense? There's always a message within the message. Always a message within the message. Are my supporters in a genuine spirit? Yes or no? Are they genuine? Yes or no? Thank you, Mafia. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you for my genuine one. Thank you. It's not like everybody has to stay, but do you know what I mean? Share your knowledge with someone else. You don't know who may need it. You never know who's going to need it. Yeah. This is what these people do. This is what these people do because they're evil. And then especially like how can I say, like if you're in a group and one gets treated differently from everybody else, but it keeps getting done in a way for you like one time, two times, but when it's consistently all the time, do you understand? Or how can I say, like you're always the butt of the joke or the brunt of the joke, or they're always trying to like take the piss out of you, but no one else. If it happens between all of us individually, I understand that. But when it's just like that one particular person, that's another sign. Another sign that I've experienced. So nothing anybody can tell me. Do you know what I mean? Never call them out. Just watch the pattern of it. And then whenever they accomplish anything, I would celebrate. Like I'd make a proper song and dance about it. Do you know what I mean? To make them feel good in it, because it's just like our little clique kind of thing. But then anything I'm celebrating or I've accomplished is like I barely get a congratulations. You know what I mean? It's like it hurts them to even say like congratulations or good for you. When that shouldn't. Just so you know that people are bitter. Stay away from people like that. And then your life will flourish the minute you cut these people off. But God is not going to give you any blessings if you're still around these nefarious vessels. That's what I call them, vessels. It is what it is. But yeah, I need to go because I haven't eaten yet, and shit, it's almost 2 o'clock already. I haven't eaten anything. Literally, I think I had a couple of bites of like oh, look what's on the bottom. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna have a happy life. At least I had a little piece of bun. That was it. I've not eaten anything, so I've had to fast till now before I ate. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But like I said, just have self-awareness. Learn to have self-awareness. Because it's not about allowing these people to keep stealing your blessings or keep stealing shit that was destined for you. Do you know what I mean? What I noticed it was the same way that came into the last